Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is SCL0320. I'm here again, actually, for a trailer reaction. So there's been a lot of buzz on the news, on the internet all this morning. I was at work, and it leaked out from John Campanella from AMC Movie News that today would be the day that the trailer for Fantastic Four would drop. And I know that it was supposed to be releasing out with, what movie was it? I think it was Kingsman Secret Service, but it actually released out today. And so I looked at it at first without any volume, and then I looked at it again and again and again, and I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. So I'm gonna record my reaction to it just after a little bit of time, and even so y'all can actually kind of hear it. I don't think I'm gonna get away with actually putting the trailer in this time, y'all. I know I got away with it the other time. But I don't think I'll be able to get away with it this time. So I apologize if you wanted to watch the trailer and my reaction at the same time. Fantastic Four trailer. But I guess while I'm waiting for this to actually boot up, I will read y'all something about the movie. I'm gonna read the synopsis for y'all. Now, the synopsis reads, 4 young scientists achieve superhuman abilities through a teleportation experiment gone haywire. They must now use their abilities to save the world from an uprising tyrant. I thought that was a really interesting premise, just the way they did it. Now, my first inkling about when I thought about this whole entire thing, I was like, this makes no sense. Why are y'all deviating from the thing? When the word came out that Michael B. Jordan and Kate Mara were going to be brother and sister, I was like, what? Like, Michael B. Jordan is African American. She is, I don't remember if she's Irish or just Caucasian, but I was like, this doesn't make sense. And so I was like, I was brought through a loop with the whole entire thing. And then I didn't know who Miles Teller was at the time. The only person I really knew was Jamie Bell. Jamie Bell, last who I saw him in was the Snowpiercer, and he plays in, what's that AMC movie or show? I think it's Turncoat, or I can't remember what it was. But he's an amazing actor. I've seen him in different things, and I actually really liked him, I think in Jumper as well. But I was like, if you would have asked me yesterday what I thought about the new Fantastic Four, it would be totally different to my reaction to this one today. For whatever reason, I'm having problems with my internet, so what I'm gonna have to probably do is look at this on my phone, which sucks because the volume on my phone is terrible. I don't know what's going on, actually. I need to figure it out because, oh, this keeps happening to me. It's my internet, y'all. I apologize. I'm sorry, I'm not structured enough today. I just got off work, as you can tell. I don't even know if I have my badge on. Okay, let me go back and get off of this, talking about the necrochasm. Oh, by the way, y'all, Destiny has been like freaking messing with my mind, y'all. Like, real talk, like, I've been playing it so much, it's not even funny. Like, I feel bad, because days like, I'll be up here and just be in like a raid or the Crota raid, and I actually beat the Crota raid twice. I'm waiting for, if any of y'all know, waiting for the Crust of Crota so I can be an upgrade to the Necrochasm. I know that's geek talk, geek language, but any of y'all that are Destiny fans, I'm almost there. But this game is consuming my time, and I feel bad because we've only got one Xbox, and I want Joe to be able to play too, but I'm working on something. I can't say too much. Anyway, without further ado, this is my review and reaction of this trailer. I love the music. I think the music is perfect.
How did we get this far? Human beings have an immeasurable desire to discover, to invent, to build.
I think I had to been reading as a little kid. From those that brought you X-Men Days of the Past.
Depends on us furthering these ideas.
Miles Teller. Yeah, I fall in love with this dude since Whiplash.
That rests on the shoulders of generations to
come. Michael B.
But with every new discovery, there is risk. There is sacrifice. And there are consequences. ready for what's coming. What is coming? The answers.
Woo! 8/7/15. So this trailer actually seemed really epic. Like, I like the way that they didn't just put all in front of you, okay, this is the non-conventional version of what y'all remember of the Fantastic Four. They saying basically this is our attempts to just making a story broad with these characters involved in it. So anybody that doesn't know, okay, first off, anybody that has misconceptions about Michael B. Jordan and Kate Mara being brother and sister, this is the reality situation. I know it's a small spoiler, but y'all should know it. Michael B. Jordan, or Johnny Storm, he's basically, his dad, I think, is the one that's actually working on the project with this. I'm not really sure. I can't be for sure or not. But basically, Sue Storm is adopted into the family. That's how they're brother and sister. So she's adopted, and he's basically the brother that's kind of the surrogate brother for her. But the other thing is, I don't know if they're gonna have Ben Grimm or Jamie Bell's character as being like really close knit with Miles Teller's Reed Richards. I think that they're gonna kind of keep it a little bit separate. I think the big thing that a lot of people don't know about is Toby Kebbell, who plays Koba, and he's been in Rock and Rolla, so many different movies, but he's playing Victor, which I think that's Victor Von Doom. But I think they're saying that his name is Victor Darmashi or something like that, or Dumashi or something like that. And he's going to be the one that's, I guess, connected with the team. Whatever they're doing, based on the way the trailer is kind of shown, is depicting them actually trying to do something new as far as, I think, teleportation and transport. And I think trans-dimensional teleportation, I think, is where they're kind of going with. In the sense that, okay, imagine you're here and you would like to be in space versus waiting, how long would it take to get to the moon? Flip, I don't even know, like a whole 4 months to get to the moon just from this point on, versus just being there in an instant. Imagine you can do something like that, because it's just looking at the way they have the spacesuits and everything like that, that's what it seems like they're going towards. And even with looking at the small trailer at the beginning of it, when they had the two kids, I think that in the beginning that Reed was the overweight kid with the glasses, and I think he's working on something really interesting even as a little kid, and that might be Jamie Bell's character with him. I'm not really sure. But the whole trailer goes on to show they're actually going in suits, and they're actually going on this ramp, and they get closed into this thing that looks like it's actually spinning in an axis, which I guess it propels them up. But where they end up, I have no idea where they end up. And this is where things can get really interesting if they submit to the mythos and the ability of utilizing different characters in different universes. If they can take these characters, say hypothetically speaking, with connection with different people that are actually in the galaxy, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this would be so amazing. Now, I looked at the Ant-Man trailer. I didn't do a review or a reaction to it. I think I'm excited for Ant-Man, but I'm actually now looking at this trailer thinking that this trailer actually showed a better presentation to me. I think this was more along the lines with the way the director, this is the same director of Chronicle, if y'all didn't know. I think they had the producers and the leads and the writers from X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men movies, because of course Fox was doing this. But the guy that directed Chronicle, which is Josh Tank, I think that he's 29 years old, and I think that he's got an interesting vision for what he wants to do. But anybody that age, they are, if he's doing a comic book movie, I think he's probably done his research, and I think he loves the characters enough to do them the right kind of way. So it's going to be really interesting to see his touch on it. But just looking at the way they did this trailer, and after they got like into space or wherever they were, and you start seeing, like, I think somebody was on the ground, they looked like they had been burnt really bad. I'm pretty sure that's probably Michael B. Jordan's character of Johnny Storm. I saw like a rock formation, and it looked like it kind of mutated out and protruded out. I'm pretty sure that's probably Jamie Bell's character. What if he could turn that off and turn it on? I think I've heard certain things about that, which would be really interesting to see. And then I think that they had this one shot of Michael B. Jordan, I think, and it was him engulfed in complete flames, but you only saw his back, and then you saw something else that looked like it's a force around them. And I know for a fact that was Sue Storm. Why they would be interacting with each other like that, I'm not sure if their powers deter their minds or mess with their minds and they have to control it. I don't know. It depends on how they do this trailer. Say, hypothetically speaking, there might be a sentient being that's inside of them that allows them to actually have their powers out. If that's the case, then it's not just one person, it's two. I'm not really sure. This is all theoretics. The second thing I was thinking about was the last part, and I'm not talking about when you see Miles Teller reach out with his hand, but just the scope and how it looks, because there's a shot, it shows Ben Grimm to the left, shows I think Johnny Storm to the left as well, and then in the middle it's got Reed and then it's got Sue. It shows no look at Sue and Reed all together, lovey-dovey, so I think they're trying to make this a real franchise. If anytime I see a movie try to go straight for, okay, this is romance and this is this person, this that, it's really campish versus draw it out, string it out in a more plutonic but naturalistic kind of way. So, I mean, just the look of the scope of this movie, I was actually really excited for it. Like, I'm going to give this the benefit of the doubt. Like, I'm going to definitely say it's maybe probably like a B level, but they have good enough actors in it that they can make magic with this, just like Marvel did with Guardians. So, it really depends on what's going to happen. I'm not really sure. But I'll say I enjoyed this trailer. I've looked at it over and over and over again. I've looked at it, tried to see inconsistencies. They didn't show too much. They didn't even show the villain. I think they might have showed one shot of the villain, because there's a point where you see a whole bunch of lights and stuff bursting around, and I'm pretty sure that might be Doom or Victor. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I was really excited for this, and I am excited for this now. So yeah, that's my review and reaction to the Fantastic Four trailer. The movie's coming out 8/7/2015 this year. And look for it again, I guess, if you're going to go see The Kingsman tomorrow, which I'm probably going to go see tomorrow at midnight, since I got to work on Friday and Saturday, which sucks. So I'm probably going to definitely look at it tomorrow. And I will look at the trailer on the big screen. And probably after that, I'm probably going to look at Jupiter Ascending afterwards. And hopefully they have a Batman vs Superman trailer for that. I hope so. Tonight is going to be The Flash. And then after that, it's going to be Arrow. So I might have to sacrifice Arrow tomorrow night for Kingsman. But anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed my review, reaction of all this. I'm sorry if I ran too much and geeked out a little bit too much on y'all. Overloaded with information. And I still got a lot of crap I got to do. And anyway, this is SCL 0220 signing out. Later, everybody.